What's going on YouTube? It's your girl AJ back with another video. Yes, I'm still wearing this get up with my makeup the same. The other video might be up before this one, and if it is, go watch it. I will iCard it. I'm thinking here is where it pops up. But this video is going to be another feminine hygiene video. Yes, it's that time of year, okay? It is summertime. It is already hot, okay? It's been hot for the last month and a half here in the DMV. And, you know, I just want to come in, you know, just give just a little bit of knowledge, you know, that I've collected in my my 30-something years on this earth. You know, something I want to share. I want to share the wealth, okay? Because I know there might be some young girls watching me, and if you know a young girl that might need to see this, point her to my other feminine hygiene videos, okay? Because this is going to be a part 3, okay? So this is just more so about maintenance. That's it. What you need to continue to do to keep everything in order, okay? So let's start. Let's just do a review, shall we, of grooming, okay? Now, however you choose to groom your vaginal area, if you choose to groom your vaginal area, is definitely your choice. I am a fan of waxing. I've been waxing for about 8-9 years now. So every 6 weeks or so, I don't have to go too often because I'm not a hairy individual, but if your hair grows faster, then you will have to go more often. Okay, so every 6 weeks or so, I am waxed, and I do that so it's not worse. I have waited 8-9 weeks, and then the process takes longer and hurts more. So just do it every time, you know, that you need to keep yourself in check. And it's a 10-minute process. You're in and out. The first pull is the worst, and then you're good. So I'm a fan of waxing. Some women shave. If you can do that, good for you. I'm scared of putting a razor in that area. That's just in my head. I can't do it. So I don't shave. I wax. So, and before waxing, because I'm not that hairy, I would just cut, okay? Like scissors, yeah. But that was my way of keeping my, you know, vaginal area, the hair, pubic hair, in check. So whatever works for you, that's what you do. And keep up with it. You know, it's just something, you know, it just makes you feel better about yourself. If you are in a relationship, if you're not, if someone's down there, or if they're not, you just want to do it for yourself. It doesn't have to be because somebody's going to be down there. You just do it for you. Like, what's wrong with taking care of yourself? Nothing. So just keep it up. That's it. So that's the first part, grooming, okay? Second part, cleansing, okay? Now, however you choose to cleanse yourself. So some people take showers in the morning. Some people take them in the evening. It is now summertime, so I am part of the probably 2-a-day crew, okay? I probably shower twice a day on the minimum in the summertime. Just because I don't like the feeling of sweat on my body, because sweat increases the chances of odor. And even though that's not a problem that I have, I'm just part of the group that I shower often, okay? And that is okay. So whenever you do shower and you're cleansing yourself, you do have to pay special attention to that area. And this goes for men and women. Everyone should be cleaning their private parts, okay? well with a lot of water and whatever cleansing method you choose. Okay, me personally, I use Dove. Okay, nothing special about the Dove. I like the shea butter Dove or the dry oil scent. Those are my two favorites. I don't have to use unscented. Some people have sensitive, you know, vaginal areas, or they're sensitive period, so they have to use the unscented Dove. They have to use Ivory. They have to use things like that. Now when you get into other body washes, other brands, and I don't want to throw any other brand under the bus or mention them in this video, if it's more heavily scented, you might not want to put that in your vaginal area, and you might just want to use like a vaginal wash, a pH wash. If you have an issue with the pH in your vaginal area being out of whack, and a number of reasons can pull your pH out of whack. So sex can pull your pH in your vaginal area out of whack. You know, even cleansing, what you're using to cleanse with can damage your pH. So there are different washes that are for different issues or concerns. So if vaginal pH is one of your concerns, or you have a very sensitive vaginal area and you don't want to use soap in that area, use a vaginal wash. Okay, but as you're cleansing, please be sure you can't just do this number. You can't do that. Okay, you need to, there are parts to the vagina. Okay, so you need to pull some stuff back, you need to open some parts, wash, you know, rinse, wash, rinse. You know, I'm not gonna go into graphic detail, but you know, you have to do a lot of cleaning. And men, the same thing. If you're circumcised or if you're not, you should be pulling some stuff back. Okay, washing, rinsing, washing, rinsing. Same rules apply. Like I said, I use Dove. I prefer the dry oil Dove or the shea butter scented Dove. Those are just my favorites. But I don't use them in my vaginal area. I use them for my entire body. Okay, that's the soap that I use. So, but different people, you know, different things, you know, float your boat. So whatever works for you, that's what you need to do. But you need to be sure, especially in the summertime, that it's being done. Okay, so I always shower before I get into my bed. So like I'm filming this right now, I'm going to shower after I finish filming, and of course wash everything off my face, and then I might just go in there and take a nap, lay in there and watch TV. But I'm going to cleanse my body before I ever lay into my bed. Okay, so I also don't like people sitting on my sheets in their clothes that they were outside in. That does not happen in this house. Okay, you will shower before you touch this bed. Okay, that's going on a tangent. So cleansing, you need to be doing it. Okay, definitely if you're doing something and you're out there sweating, you're, you know, exerting physical activity, doing some sort of physical activity where you're exerting energy, you need to be cleansing yourself. So after workouts, you need to cleanse your body, cleanse your vaginal area. If you go out to the club, I'm one of those people, I'll probably shower before I go out and then after I get back. And that's just it might just be mental, but like I said, I don't lay down funky. Like I will never walk in this door and then just go lay down. So if you're coming home from the club, you're coming home from working out, taking a run, whatever, running errands, you need to cleanse yourself. And especially your vaginal area, because your vaginal area is sensitive to that sort of thing. So always, always, always cleanse yourself. Okay, and if you need more detail on that, you can send me a message and I will talk to you specifically about your specific issue. However, in my 30-something years on this earth, I haven't had a yeast infection. So knock on wood, let me you know, hopefully that does not happen. But I think it's because I just try to take good care of my situation, okay? And if some women are just prone to them. Hey, thankfully I'm just not one of those women. It doesn't have to do anything with how you cleanse or don't cleanse. That's not what I'm saying. But I think my good habits have kind of prevented that from being an issue for me. So I'm just trying to, you know, share the knowledge, okay? So that's the next thing. You need to cleanse, okay? So what do you do when you're out and about? You're at work for 8 to 12 hours, most people. You're at work, or you know, you do things after work. You have to go run errands, you got to go to the store, you got to pick up the kids, you got to go to the gym. We have to do a million things in a day. So what I have started doing in the last few years is always keeping something on me. So these Always wipes, they're going in my gym bag, okay? So if I want to cleanse myself before I go work out, I can. Or after, when I'm in the locker room and about to leave, I can do that. So these are going in my gym bag. Now, these, the Summer's Eve wipes, and these are scented. I really don't like the scented ones. I really like the Always wipes because they're not scented. These they're kind of heavily scented too. However, they do the job well, okay? So if I'm at work and let's say I'm on my cycle and I'm changing, you know, I'm in the bathroom changing my feminine product, I will, you know, take the old one off or out. I will use a wipe and put the new one on or in, whichever product you use, okay? So, and these wipes I just like them. I like them because they're individually packaged. So I don't have to carry the box around with me. I can just take a couple of these out and put them in my purse, okay? So you do that when you're on your cycle, or you know, if you're not on your cycle and you just, because some days you're just not feeling the freshest and you just go to the bathroom and you're just trying to check everything out, or use the bathroom. When you go use the bathroom, just take a wipe with you, use it, discard it, and be done. So I think these are awesome to keep in your purse, in your gym bag, whatever bag you have. I would definitely get in the habit of keeping something handy, okay? And last but not least, in one of my videos, I think in both of the previous feminine hygiene videos, I spoke about douching. And I believe that there were a few comments or questions about using douche. So I just wanted to come and clarify some things. Okay, so if you've never seen douche, let me take one out. And I'm not gonna unwrap it because I'm not gonna use it yet. So you unwrap it, you pull it up, you'll hear a pop, and then you can use them. I use them in the shower, of course, because clearly it's messy. You're gonna insert and squirt, so it's going to, you know, come out. But I typically use these after my cycle, and I typically only use them after my cycle. So when my cycle is complete, when it has stopped completely. So the day that it stops, I don't use this. The next day when it's for sure done, then I use a douche, okay? And the ones that I like are the extra cleansing vinegar and water. So if you can see that, that's the one that I use. The box, it's 4 in a box. And literally the box is like $2 from like Walmart, Target. They're about the same price everywhere, about $2, $2.50. Well, that's what they are here in the DC area for a box. And it's just a way of cleansing yourself, but you don't want to overly cleanse yourself. So that's why I don't use Douche often. I wouldn't use Douche more than, let's say, twice a month. So once after my cycle ends, and maybe another time a couple of weeks later. Now some women Douche after after they're intimate, and I would encourage that. If you are I'm not in your business, I don't care, but if you're going to be intimate with more than one partner, let's say in the span of a month, then I would Douche, not necessarily every time, but I would get into the habit of maybe doing it once a week. And that's just me personally. So there is a such thing as too much cleansing, because you don't want to strip your natural processes from working. Okay, the vagina is self-cleaning. It does cleanse itself. So the douching is just to give it a hand every once in a while, once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month. But the vagina is self-cleaning. So as long as you're cleaning the outer part of the vagina, the part that we can see, the inner part is being cleansed by mechanisms, processes that we can't see. It's self-cleaning. So, but if you just want to give it a help every once in a while, use Douche. I use it, like I said, after my cycle ends. That is the one time a month for sure I use it. And if I choose to use it again, maybe a couple weeks later, I will do so. Okay, so if you have any other questions about that, you can message me. But yeah, don't go overboard with the douching, especially not this one. This is vinegar and water, so this is probably a little stronger maybe than others. I don't look at the other boxes. I don't pay attention. I just grab the box for what I want. So if you want to give it a try, give it a try. If you want to also, instead of douching, a little trick that I've learned along the way, you can also not shower, but take a bath. Some women like baths. Take a bath, put just a little vinegar in your bath water. Take some apple cider vinegar. That's the one I have around the house. Put a little bit in your